Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, a trading coach who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So today is, you can see, Thursday. Quite a few high impact news already been released, and there are more coming up in the market. So guys, before I begin this incredible session, there will be a lot of information, live trade and live session. As usual, don't hesitate to give a like, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. So I'll be looking at all the pairs that currently showing opportunity, including gold and GJ we mostly look at, and also dollar yen. Gbp USD, Gbp news coming later today. We could see a lot of volatility, and we will be looking to find the best trade possible in the market with all of you guys. Are you present? Let me know. If you are present, say yes, and then we can look to see where is the next opportunity. Starting with gold. Now gold trade that we have opened yesterday, it is now running as a risk-free trade, as a break-even trade, and I want to see that it has gone up to have given the full profit, because I love to take bigger profit, smaller risk. So begin with gold. Let me delete this screenshot so that we can analyze it properly. Now again, we will be looking at gold, and then also we will be looking at GBP/JPY as GBP news coming. This instrument also getting very volatile. Looking at, first of all, daily chart on gold to see what it has done. Now from the daily perspective, what we see that gold previous day has formed a candle on the daily, a bounced from this support level. Now if you have seen yesterday's New York session live, it was very nice, isn't it? We saw that gold had a significant bounce from this level, and with that bounce, what happened is that gold had created a significant movement to the upside, okay, from this level. Now at the moment, what we need to see is how the market is reacting to that level. For me, I'm still climbing the stair. I want to still climb the stair, okay? I still believe that there will be a bullish momentum again on gold, but as the candle closed on the daily with a long wick at the top, we want to see it has come down for a deeper pullback, and once gold will have that bounce, we will be looking to enter again on gold. So this is the daily chart. Now as you know that from the daily, I always look at the bigger picture, including the monthly and weekly. So why I looked at this daily chart is because this market is a bull market, okay? So it's a bull market, and in this bullish market structure, we saw a head and shoulder in that area, okay? So with that head and shoulder, the market has broken down so far from that head and shoulder. Now this breakdown back to back, you saw that one day long week, the other 3 days of drop has given gold to come to a very significant level of support, and from that support we see that potential for a bounce. Now this bounce could already, we have seen a primary bounce. It might come down again for another retest, and once it will prepare for another upside bounce, we can look for that entry, okay? So looking at the weekly candle, today is the last day of trading week, is very important, and in this last day of trading week, we see that the market has come down to this previous resistance, turning support here, okay? So with that previous resistance turning support, the market has come down, retested that level, and then had an upside bounce. And if we look at the 4 hour to see overall picture in the market, what we see on the 4 hour, there was, you see that yesterday's bounce with a gap opening and then straight to the resistance level. Now what I think that you see that after these 2 days, two sessions of bounce, the market again has come down below this level. Here is we see the market is currently consolidating as the trend is down. What we can expect now, a deeper pullback, and once we see that gold prepared for another bounce, then we can look for that entry. On the other hand, if we see that gold did not create that reversal pattern that we are looking at, then we will keep observing to see how the market is preparing for its move. Okay, it is important that guys you stay patient, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Now you can see that here this is an impulse. So far on the 1 hour we can see that impulse is consolidating, so which is for me a kind of bullish structure here. You want to see that this one first has broken down, especially below this level where it's long week candle, there is a liquidity below 1955 level, and from that level we can look for the penetration, and then we can look for that price to bounce off that level. There is a FVG or fair value gap, and from that level we can expect for price to have an upside bias. So this is what we'll be waiting for, potential entry. If we see gold has done that, gold has bounced from that level for potential upside, then we can look for that entry opportunity. So we'll keep all this level drawn on the chart for our information about price action confirmation. Okay guys, I hope that you had a very good day, and also share your experience of the day. Lisan, good morning, good afternoon, thank you. Sandesh, good morning. Tab, good morning. Amit, good morning. Welcome sir, you are welcome. Mozi, newcomer here sir, you are welcome. I'm sure that you will enjoy here. Make sure you stick till the end. Good morning. I failed yesterday gold analysis to reach 1937. This is the market. Okay. Load. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Reason of the gold trade. Okay, we'll discuss that. Yeah, reason of the gold trade. Very good question. You know that this is what everyone need to understand, that trading without a reason is like trading based on emotion. Okay, and emotional trading is absolutely devastating, very well, and at the same time we cannot get rid of emotion, because emotion is a natural human component. So then how do you know when you trade based on reason? So what is trading based on reason? Means that you trade based on specific strategy. What is a strategy? A strategy is a set of rules will tell you that in what situation you will be opening a trade, what factors it should contribute. It is a big difference. That I shared sometime before also, that when I begin my trading, I was trading. Okay, first day I opened few trades, it was doing very well, and then what happened is that suddenly in one night I had a big loss, and then I realized that okay, there is something missing here. What is that missing piece? Okay, this is what we discuss in this live session. So make sure that you stick till the end of this session. Throughout this session I will be discussing that what that missing piece that made me from that, what helped me to recover, to bounce back from that loss that I made in one night to today's place where I'm a consistently profitable trader, very well, who are seeing my trade every day in the VIP group. So we'll be discussing today that what is that piece that you can take from this live session so that you can use. Make sure that guys you're not missing out anything. Okay, we'll be discussing throughout the progression of this session what was that piece that you need to integrate in your trading strategy. We'll keep doing it. So let's look at before that Gbpjpy, and we'll come back to that point. Now looking at GJ, looking at that on the daily time frame, looking at the daily on Gbpjpy, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is a bullish market with this strong impulse followed by a correction. We have seen another impulse correction. It is in another impulsive phase. From the daily perspective, Gbpjpy is bullish. Guys, smash the like button. I see that like is still not the same as the viewers, so I'm waiting for everyone to smash it, and also subscribe to the channel. So waiting for everyone to do that, smashing the like button so that it shows to more people, which is helpful. Thank you for your support to the channel. That's awesome. Cool. I see that it's getting up now. That's awesome. I want to see the same view as the like. That's cool. Now looking at Gbpjpy, we see that here on GJ, what we can see from this, this is the daily chart on Gbpjpy. We saw that there is a liquidity grab here yesterday, the day before yesterday, and from that liquidity grab, the market, you see the previous day had a rejection towards the downside, followed by today we saw after breaking the daily low, this is the daily support, that means the previous day's low, and from that daily support we saw that GJ had a bounce to the upside. Okay, so with that bounce, what we have seen that the market is, you see this is where we saw there was a breakdown, the price below the 20 EM. As GJ news coming later today, what I think that we could see a strong liquidity grab and then could remain bullish. This is a long-term bullish market, but couple of levels that we need to look at on Gbpjpy. This is a support level on GJ. Now you can see this is a support level here, and with the news I want to see that any of this level is broken, either this or that. Based on the price action confirmation, we'll be able to know how Gbpjpy is acting. Okay, so here we see a little bit of consolidation, couple of liquidity gap here also. It might respect this consolidation pattern, or it might come down for another drop. It will depend on the news, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. GJ, so far the way the price action and long-term trend, I will be trading based on the trend. Okay, so for me the potential direction on Gbpjpy is bullish. Okay, so we'll keep that eye for potential bullish opportunity, and also let me know what's your bias on Gbpjpy. Are you any kind of trade, or your bias is bullish or bearish? Now going back to gold again, here we see that from the gold perspective, this is a gold market, and with that this is a huge impulse yesterday, and we are on a trade from New York session live, and I'm sure that many of you on that trade, you enjoyed this trade. I have heard that many of you already have closed, but I still running break-even trade. I moved my stop loss at entry and I'm still running. Now this is what the answer of the question that I need to look at is, what is the reason behind that trade? This is the, I think that everyone in that, in that page, that their main goal here is we will be trading, and also you guys will be learning and growing at the same time. So I want to know how many of you are watching the session really want to learn. How many of you just want to trade but not want to learn? So let me see that, and then we'll go back to that point. Okay, so let me see how many of you want to learn. Let me know if you want to learn. Let me know here that learn, right, learn, then it will help me to understand that you have really intention. Good morning, thank you, Patrick. I would like to look into crude oil. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Sure. Good morning, sir. I am in phase 1, 6% achieve. Very good. TK boss, very well done. What is your bias on major pairs? Yeah, this is what we are discussing. Okay, so I see learn. Okay, very good, learn. Yes, learn from. Awesome. Wow, that's an amazing response. Very good. That's the main goal here. Very good. So for those who really want to learn, I'm sure that you are in the right place. So this is what exactly we discussed, that you see that this is where okay, so learn, awesome, learn, and learn. Okay, very good. That's what exactly it is. Okay, that's the right place, and I'm sure that you guys are on the right track. Learn, very okay. That is awesome. That is awesome. Very good to hear that you guys are up here for learning, and you are in the right track. And I really see some of the progress coming. Some of the feedback that I'm getting is amazing. Okay, some of the feedback that I'm getting is incredibly amazing, and yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let me bring something that just got a feedback before this live session, so that you guys know exactly. Okay, so this is a feedback from one of our VIP members, one of our VIP students. I said, good morning, Forex is best. Can I tell who loses this sector? So I can tell the whole in this sector. I'm the greatest mentor in my life and the best all the time in journey. Okay, so this feedback actually represents that Jeju is really getting improved, and this is what the main intention of this academy and learning, where the members will really appreciate it. And I'm sure that you guys, this is coming from the heart space, right? Because the member has improved and he give that feedback, which really helpful. Jeju, if you are on the live, you can respond to that. I think you know that you have written that. Thank you for that. And this is the main goal of this academy, for those who want to learn, so that you can learn. So what do you learn? Let's find out actually what makes us not to make profit, and what is our goal as a trader. So I'm sure that every one of you there had a goal, right? And this is the goal that we need to match together, right? See, I was in your place. There was a time, and that I know actually exactly what it takes to be a profitable trader. Not very good. So, it is just a little bit of understanding with the right information, a little bit of understanding. Okay, because when I begin my journey, from the day one, I was illiterate about many things. Okay, so I was not finding the right strategy. I didn't know how to open the trade, and also I did not know the right broker. Broker is very important, right? I didn't know the right broker. I didn't know how to open the right trading opportunity, and then I just has lost, right? As I mentioned, I spent $15,000 to learn about the pin bar because I signed up in the wrong platform, right? So this is what very important, that keeping the main intention for learning. So what is the thing that you need? I think that every trader needs to learn is how to grow your trading account. This is the end result, right? Everyone want to achieve. Me also, you also want to achieve. So the outcome is how to grow our trading account so that we can create that financial freedom, consistent extra income, or replacing the full-time job, anything that you want to do. Okay, so why it is not happening? There is only one reason that not is happening, that I told you that in the beginning when I begin, and now if I put side by side myself, that what was the difference between that and this is very narrow. The gap is very narrow. So this we can discuss here. We'll look at that point. Okay, so keep eye until the end of this session. We will be pointing out that what was missing piece that made me today profitable from completely losing and broken trader. And I went to all spectrum, right, from the low to the high. So I'm sure that many of you are in the middle of this spectrum, so you can be in that point. So before that, let's jump on to again GJ, and looking at the news schedule. We'll come to that point. Make sure that you stick till the end of this session, and also leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for more content like that. So let me see that Forex Factory, looking at here on the calendar. So this is a for those who are complete beginner, this is a free website where you can see the news calendar. Let me know if you don't know how to use it. For the high impact news, I can quickly show you. If I see that everyone knows, then I will not go to that point. So today is Friday, 6 p.m. in my time, which is around 1 hour, which is nearly. So GBP, GDP coming. So GBP, GDP coming. Okay, so here is a little bit of difficulty for me. GDP. So as I mentioned, I have a little bit of dialects here. Sometimes I see GBP. Okay, so it is GBP and it is GBP. So GBP coming, and so GDP coming on GBP. Awesome, thank you for that. So GDP coming on GBP at 6 p.m. later today, and we will be, so the forecast on that is 0.00%, not percentage, and we want to see that how it is. I think that it's gonna make GBP stronger, so we will be looking on that. And also tonight coming up news also on dollar, so this one also will be make that dollar. So looking at GBP and USD pairs. Okay, so we'll be looking at that and looking at that on. So let me see that GBP USD. Okay, so looking at GBP USD, we see that here on GBP USD. Okay, let's do a multi-time frame analysis. Now looking at the monthly time frame on GBP USD. Okay, so this is a very crucial price action at the moment on the monthly. See, looking at higher time frame will always change your perspective about the market. Why? Because when you look at the higher time frame, you look from the top. All right, so you look at from the bigger picture. Why? Because looking at bigger picture will change your perspective completely, and it might change your life also. You know that the story of the 5 people who went to see the elephant. So many of you know that, but there is a moral behind that story, isn't it? That 5 blind people went to watch an elephant, right? How many of you know that story? So they went to watch an elephant because they are blind. So they went to the elephant, and one man went to his ear, touched the ear of elephant, and the other man touched the leg of the elephant, like the hold that leg. The other man hold the tail of the elephant, the other man hold the tummy of the elephant, and the other man hold the trunk of the elephant. And then those, the one who catch the leg of the elephant said that, okay, elephant is like like a banana tree, like a something big tree. Those who catch the trunk said that, okay, elephant looks like a banana tree. Those who hold the tail said that, oh no, elephant is like a rope. And those who hold the tummy said that no, elephant is like a wall. And then they started to argue, because in fact they all are true, right? Everyone is true in their own accord, except those who are looking from the top knows that actually what is the truth. That's why looking at bigger picture, looking at the from the top, will give you a clear idea about the market. That is why it is important that top-down analysis is super important. That's why we do the top-down analysis, so that we can look at the top and see the bigger picture, so that a smaller picture is not making an illusion of the false truth. So let's see now here monthly perspective on GBP USD. This is the monthly support level where so far the market has made significant upside momentum. This is the monthly bullish candle, and in that monthly bullish candle so far the market has made a move, and this is just in the beginning of the month. Still there is a lot for this monthly candle to form. Now what we see that in this monthly support level so far the market has made a big bullish candle, and what I think that the price highly likely we could see that will have a retest, and the bias is highly now to the upside. Why? Because when you look at a monthly candle that has a long wick at the top, we could see that the market is bouncing off that level and feeling that long wick. So leaving a long wick at the top potentially represent that this market is now biasing to the upside, and from that perspective we could see that GBP USD lower time frame might give us potential bullish trading opportunities. So bigger picture we see that GU is bullish. Now looking at the weekly time frame, so far after breaking the high we see that the market is coming down, and for me monthly support level is super important. This is the monthly support, monthly opening and closing. If we look at that from the weekly perspective, we see that GBP USD is nearing to the weekly support level. Now looking at the daily, the price below the daily 20 MA. Now you have seen my analysis also previously. An impulse correction, we can expect an impulse. Already the market has broken the previous daily low, and I think that anytime we could see that GBP USD breaking the daily low can give us potential bullish trading opportunity. Now looking at the 4-hour perspective, so far there is a breakdown, and here what we need to see a sharp liquidity trigger, and then we can look for potential bullish. Locally it is still bearish, and I think that anytime we could see that GBP USD maintaining the dynamic support and bouncing of this level. Okay, so we will be looking for an entry once we see that GBP USD has manipulated long enough so that we can look for that entry opportunity. At this point this is an overextended to the downside, so I will not be interested to sell, rather I will be interested to buy GBP USD. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying. If you are not enjoying, let me know in the live chat so that I can shut down. If you are enjoying, make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Thank you for your support to the channel. And let's going back to the gold again. We see that from the 1-hour perspective, here is that you can see this is the 1-hour 20 EMA. The price has, this is a support level here, and the market is approaching that liquidity zone, and I think that the market might be retesting any of this level, and then we can look for entry. As you have seen that previously we have open trade also yesterday in NY session live, and there is more trade opportunity coming. So patience is the key. Anytime any trade coming, we will be jumping on a trade. So it is not good idea to jump without finding the right track to take it. And yeah, this is what it is. As I mentioned before, that when I was in the beginning of the journey, this is what the missing piece of my trade is, that there is a very important distinction between this and that, and I'm sure that many of you are trying to find out a way to go to the point where you are consistently profitable trader. And to go to that point, okay, you don't need much, you need a very little thing. Okay, and let's go to that point. What was that thing that made me from this to that to this? Is not much. Okay, only understanding how the emotion plays a role in the market. See, when I open my trade, the day, in my whole trading career, I remember a couple of days from long ago. This is what happened. Many things I have forgotten, but I still remember few days. And I'm sure that every one of you, if you are trading for some time, someday you remember, right? The day there was a big news, you had a big profit. The day you had a big news, you had a big loss. All those days, you see that you'll remember. And more importantly, you will remember those days that you had a big loss, and that because they had a huge emotion. And if I plotted all those trade, okay, all those trade in the chart, the day I had that big loss, and I keep those trade running, then I could be millionaire on that night. What did I do? I closed those trade that is profitable, and I kept those trade which is not profitable, and I keep over trading one after one after one after one, and then it's gone, right? Everything is gone in one night. What was the reason? The main reason here was emotion. And what triggered that emotion is not having the faith on the strategy. See, if I had a faith that, okay, I don't have to overtrade because the strategy I'm working, I'm trading, makes money over time. So I did not have faith on the strategy. Why? Because I did not see that in my own eyes that the trade can make bigger profit. How does it work? Look at this one here on dollar yen. Okay, now for those who are watching the live session for some time, you know that dollar yen trade. This is the live trade that we have opened. Also, this trade was sent out to the VIP members. You see that we are talking about this dollar yen trade. Is still I am holding that trade. Okay, and that trade is still running, and this is the missing piece of the puzzle that was missing on the day that I had opened multiple trades without looking at the consideration of the market. So you can see that when this trade was sent out, if I bring that up, that will give you a clear idea. Okay, so this is the dollar yen trade was sent out to the group with entry, stop loss, and take profit target. Okay, see that I bought it in this price, stop loss here, take profit here, 42 pips stop loss, the swing trade, and still I am holding the trade. It's here now, right? And still holding for the full profit target, which is almost 5.5 times profit target on the trade, which is almost nearly hitting that, which is now 151.39. We bought at 154.59. Okay, and it's still running. So this is the faith that I didn't have. And I'm getting a lot of questions that, coach, should I close it? And this is why one must have a strategy. Not only you see that there are hundreds of strategy out there on the YouTube channel, but how do you gain that faith? By being with the trader who can induce that faith with you so that you can see your own eyes. And that is why I'm sending all those trade with entry, stop loss, and following along with the members so that they can see their own eyes. Yes, it is the right way to trade, so that you are not providing the liquidity, but you are gaining the liquidity in your trading account, the end result that you want from your trading account. And today there is an opportunity here for all of you guys. Couple of spots available to join us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy in lifetime program plan, where you can see all those trades that I'm opening. You can learn that strategy from me directly on a Zoom class as well as on a video format. And also all the trade that I open, I do share with explanation. This is the way you can learn and grow as a trader. If you want to be on that, I'll tell you that today is the right time. Friday, you can start straight away. Go to the website, the link below this video in the description area. And also you can find a link at the top of the chat, where once you are on the website, click join now button, then you will be able to join and access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I have given you the link in the live chat. So once you're on the website, www.forextradingwizard.com, and this is where this is the website address. This is the website where you can click join now button and then choose the lifetime access plan to be part of the trading community for the rest of your life. So let's look at now, again going back to our trading session. Let's see that gold, how it is doing. Also gold trade, as I mentioned, is still running and will keep running that trade. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see that as GBP news is coming in just 1 hour, what is happening with GBP. Okay, what we can see on GBP. I want to make a poll now at the moment, guys, to see what you guys are up to on GBP. So do you think that GBP is going to go up or down? Before we go to that, let's see first of all GBP JPY, and let me know any feedback that you have. So how to have an idea about trading volume of selling and buying. How to have an idea about trading volumes of selling and buying. I didn't understand your question properly. Can you repeat that? One is Gbpusd, please. Yeah, good morning. Morning, thank you. Look ahead. You're enjoying, thank you for that. Okay, my Telegram notification, yes, absolutely. I'm going to mute it. I should have done it before. Forgot it. Okay, so hope that now you guys delete that. Okay guys, I will take 30 seconds break. Coming back to you. Don't leave me alone. I'm just 30 seconds. We'll go to little bit and then we'll come back to you in just a matter of 30 minutes. 30 seconds, guys, not 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Coming back. I'm back with you guys. Hope that you are here. All right, so I'm back on the live. Okay, so looking at now with the news coming up, looking at the Gbpjpy again. So looking at GJ, what's your bias on Gbpjpy? See good buy zone on GBPUSD. Omar, learning link, please, Telegram link. Baruch. So once you join Baruch on the website, you can Baruch. Once you are on the website, you can click join now button. Once you join, place the order, you can receive everything on your email. Morning, thank you very much. Logo, what's Patrick? Once you are on the website, you can find all the information. Thank you. What's a zero drawdown? What do you mean by what's a zero drawdown? What's a zero? There is no zero drawdown. Can't be zero drawdown. What do you mean by zero drawdown? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so gold again and GJ and GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, again going back to it as the news coming on GBP. So we see that here on GBPUSD, looking at the 4-hour perspective. Look, GBPUSD, this is the weekly, the price on the weekly, very important level of support, especially on the monthly. What I see that from the monthly perspective on GBPUSD, this is on a monthly support level, okay? And because the price on the monthly support level, we could see that a bounce to the upside. Here you need to understand a couple of things that, for example, the flow, okay? So understanding the flow will give you a very clear direction of the market. So what is a flow? Imagine that you are on a river and then you know that what is a flow. So everything flows, right? Liquidity also flows, water flows, energy flows. So what is the flow on GBPUSD? If you apply the common sense, then you will start to understand it. So you see that GBPUSD, the flow is to the upside at the moment. Why? Because first of all, see that what happened GBPUSD here. This is the monthly. Though you will not be trading on the monthly, but it will give you a very sharp, clear idea of the direction of the market. Starting from here, created this move. Starting from this level, created this move to this level, right? When it was rejected, there was a huge momentum. This market is now tired, okay? And because it's a tired, it wanna take a U-turn. This is what happened, you know. So when someone is very tired, probably wanna go back home. So GBPUSD is here. You see, this is a tired, and the bulls wanna go back home towards its long-term direction. And looking at this is the support level, okay? And with that support, we can expect now the price, if GBPUSD with the news manage to come back to the support level on the monthly, I will be a big buyer on that. This is what I wait for the market to come down to an important area of value. And this is where 1.2155, which is not far, will be a very good place for potential bounce. And on the daily, already the market, so from the daily it is a bit different, because it is already, you see, this is where a couple of levels on the daily. This is the doji here, and this is the previous resistance, turn support here. Okay, now this is where the smart money comes in play. Okay, so smart money comes in play. Okay, what is a smart money? Smart money doesn't buy and sell from every place that we do. Smart money trade based on important area of value, based on liquidity. So how do the smart money trade? Look, smart money can understand your trades. Some people say that smart money can see all the trade that you open, but I don't give into that, because smart money doesn't need to see all the trade that you are trading. They don't have that much time. So what they do, they study the traders behavior, and based on that they can understand from the price action, from the market structure, from the liquidity. But it's still, manipulation happens, and that is why it is important that you always trade with a regulated broker. It is important. I never, in the beginning I made that mistake. I started trading with, a friend told me this, and then I did, and it's an unregulated broker. Unregulated broker can manipulate, I don't know, but a regulated broker need to put your capital in a segregated bank account. That is where you are 100% safe. Unless you are making a bad decision in your trading, the broker cannot do anything. Okay, so this is why it is important that you always trade a regulated broker. And by the way, the broker that I trade, also I put a link in the description area. I can give you a link in the live chat if you are interested to join a regulated broker. In my opinion, it is for me the best broker with everything. So I have given a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then you can register. You can start trading. So with that said, here we see that this is a smart money zone, where this is a huge drop on the daily, and the price has come to a very important level. These levels that I have drawn, we could see lower time frame price action confirmation for this potential move to the upside. Now from the intraday perspective, we see that here, this is the 4-hour time frame. There is a drop, narrow consolidation. We can expect another drop, and that is where we could see the market is giving that opportunity, especially if today's this is a doji 4-hour. You can see if today's low is broken, that will be a very good place for potential buying. But keep in mind, guys, trading is probability. Never take a big risk based on what I said. Okay, I'm not always right, but I take bigger profit target so that I can consistently grow my trading account. Biggest mistake that you will make if you take a big risk based on anyone's opinion. Okay, so it's all about the opinion about the market. The market might do in its own way. We need to readjust constantly based on the market structure and the price action. So let's see here on Gbpusd. We see that in that level there is a potential. We are waiting for a liquidity grab, and then we can expect for an upside bias. Okay, so going back to gold, we see that this market also in a very crucial point. Still there isn't any signal yet, but it might come very soon. It is coming to an important level, and I'm expecting a bounce of that after significant liquidity grab. Then we will be looking to enter once we see a very impressive price action. Looking at GJ again, so this is also an important pair for today. Gbpjpy, it is trading below a very important level, and as soon as we will find that entry, we will be looking to enter. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying. If you're enjoying, make sure that you like the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I will disappear for 2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. 1, 2. I think it's too fast. 2 seconds, so that everyone have time to smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button. Is that 2 second finish? That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so cool. Now we will be looking to see some other pairs as well, how the market is evolving. Let me go to the higher time frame, 4 hour. Higher time frame is that means the intraday time frame. Now DXY, first of all, let's see what it is doing quickly. I will skim through all of them to see today's market, and let me know if any specific pair you are looking at, so that we can share our thought on that. So AUD CAD, let me see that. AUD CHF, Aussie Yen, CAD CHF, so CAD JPY, like all the JPY pairs, this is the 4 hour bullish engulfer. This market also showing potentially bullish. So JPY pairs, you see the previous day there's a middleman on CAD JPY. This is a textbook middleman on CAD JPY. So I will be also interested on CAD JPY. If today we see that the daily support is broken, then we can look for entry. GJ also. So JPY pairs going, that's why we have quite a few trades on JPY pairs. CHF JPY trade is still running, so we are still running that in profit on CHF JPY. Along with the dollar yen, we are still running that one also. And CHF JPY, there is no new opportunity, but here we will be waiting for another entry if we see enough confirmation. This one also you have a 5 times profit target on it. And looking at Euro AUD, so Euro AUD trade, it was 225 pip trade that we have closed from here. It has gone to the full 5 times on that. Euro GBP, let me see. Euro pairs coming down for a deeper pullback. It's nothing at the moment. We have looked at gold. Let me see the Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY, it might grab liquidity from this 20 EMA and we could see another bounce. Okay, like the GBP USD, also AUD USD, we see that there is a, see this one on AUD USD. This is also after this vertical move, you know, all the USD pairs coming to a very important liquidity zone. Okay, understanding liquidity zone will give you a freedom along with combining with trading psychology, because when you understand the liquidity zone, you can find that potential entry opportunity. So here on, you know, AUD USD, after this move, the market is almost where it has started. Now if you look at the weekly, we see that this is the weekly candle, weekly support zone here, and this market almost has come back to the same level. Okay, and looking at the monthly, you see this is the monthly price action, it has come back to the support level almost nearly. And I think that dollar, you know, AUD USD and all the instrument will give us a good opportunity once they are on the level. They are at the moment, I will never be a seller. Instead, I will look for the news to be released and then to have a bounce to the upside. And I think you see this is the almost end of the week. The whole week we saw a drop, and it is on a level where we can look for that entry opportunity to the upside after confirmation. looking at, you know, NZD, Euro, yeah, all of them guys has come to a very significant level. This is a FVG, or the fair value gap, where we see on NZD, and with that FVG, with that fair value gap, any break of this low could give us a very good entry for all the USD pairs. I see moving almost in the same fashion. Okay, so GBP, just looking at all of them. So yeah, USD and JPY pairs currently doing very well. Now dollar yen, it is in a very important level. We should run this trade or shouldn't. Let me see. This is a huge move. 184 pip running profit on that. If we close it here, which is 4.5 times. I don't want to close before 5 times. Let me see here. This is almost, you know, massive winner, up to 4.5 times, and I really want to take this profit at the moment, more than 4.5 times, because it reached in such a crucial level. If it, you know, if it had a big manipulation, it might come back to our entry. So I will be taking profit on that trade, though I normally don't take below 5%, so it is nearly there. Okay, a couple of pips, doesn't matter, it's a huge trade. So I will be taking that trade out of the market with another massive winner on dollar yen with 4.5% gain on that. And also I will be advising to the VIP members to do the same thing. So I'm close to that trade. We are running currently gold and CHFJPY. So I will be also sharing that information to the VIP group so that they can do the same thing if they wish. So this week's two very massive trades. One Euro AUD 5%, 225 pip. The other one is now dollar yen, which is 190 pip around, and GBPJPY was 3.5%. Okay, so we are out of dollar yen trade, and this is incredible. Okay, it's very good. And let's see now what we have next in the market. Okay, can any VIP members confirm that you are out of dollar yen or is still holding? Okay, so let's see now on, so we can enter sell. No, I'm not going to enter sell on dollar yen. Okay, yeah, absolutely, that was a massive. Look, I'm not going to enter sell at the moment on dollar yen. what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading, but the probability reduced. See, this is where the trading psychology comes in play. Okay, this is where the missing piece of the puzzle, that from a winning trader to a losing trader. Okay, because when you see that, okay, coach close because the market might drop, it doesn't mean that the market will drop, now you're gonna sell. No, but the market still could go up. So the probability is reduced. So you need to understand the probability. Okay, so probability means that, okay, this is going to happen, right? Now what is the probability of being happen? Because our brain, the human brain, in a way, from societal, from socioeconomic situation, from school, from family, from the culture, from our news, TV, movie, we all are familiar with the certainty. But trading is probability. Reality itself is a probability. Reality, it's probability, you know that? Because you see that if you look at how reality works, how the universe works, if you dive deep into that, then you will see it's all about the probability. Because according to Einstein, past, present and future exist at the same time, right? If you go to his theory of relativity, Einstein's theory of relativity will explain that when you go with the speed of light, then time slows down. How does it happen? Because when you go to the speed of light, the time slows down. That means that it's here and now. It's here and now at the same time. So why then there is a lot of reality different? Is because we tune into that reality that we want to experience. So for example, at the same time, in this current moment, there are a lot of choice that you can make, and based on that choice, your reality will unfold. It's difficult to understand if you are not paying attention to that. I know it's very normal. I am also like that. No one is learning from the beginning, but if you try to, like, it's simple. If I explain to you quickly, it will be like that. For example, imagine that your grandfather's grandfather, and you said him that, okay, so please turn on the TV with the remote control, and your grandfather will say, are you crazy? We need to plug into the cable for 10 times to turn on the TV. Maybe even they didn't have a TV. Now you wanna turn it on, use the remote control without a cable? Are you crazy? So this is what happened, because when you turn on the TV, then you see one channel, because there is only one frequency there the TV on is tuned into, and you can watch that. This is the reality. What we are tuning into, we can see that. But the other magnetic, electromagnetic wave that is coming from outer space is already there, right? That electromagnetic wave with a different wavelength is already there, right? And because this wave is there, we can't see it unless we tune into that. Like the FM radio station, you only can turn on one radio station. The other radio station is there already. So reality is like that, and that is why your choice will determine where you are going, what you are doing, and what you are thinking. So this is why it is important that to always think in terms of probability in trading. When you think in terms of probability, then your chance of taking risk is dropped. You know that when there is a winning trade, there is a component of losing trade on the winning trade as well. So this is very important that you understand it, and you give into it so that you can grow your trading account in a fastest way possible. So let's jump on to that point on. Before I go to that point, make sure that you you smash the like button if you like it, and if you want to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content in this channel, including every days and every weekend. Tomorrow also I'll be releasing some valuable content for all of you guys, so that you can stay informed. Make sure you are not missing out by pressing the bell button. So now let's look at on gold. We see that it's now trying to bounce off that level. It has come well below this level and trying to bounce off that level. So okay, from the 30 minutes it has formed a kind of pattern which potentially might push the price to the upside, but at the moment I'm not entering again, because we are on a trade. We might even bring our stop loss here, okay, so that we can secure. But at the moment, let's keep that running. First, let the price break out from this level. Once the price will break out from this level, we can bring the stop loss here, and then we can find another entry opportunity on gold as soon as you will see that. Okay guys, so okay, so GJ is making series of higher high and higher low. As with news coming, we could see that this market also getting volatile. Okay, so for me to buy Gbpusd, I want to see a strong liquidity gap below this doji at least, and then going back up. So we need to find suitable entry, then we will be looking to enter. Gbpusd for me, it is a long-term bullish market, but let's see where it is coming. This is the level that I will be really interested with the news. If it managed to have a manipulation there, we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay, CHF let me see JPY pairs, except okay, we see some kind of price action confirmation. Dollar yen, we are out of that with this massive winner. Okay, so the most important part here is on trade currently on gold and GJ and GBP/USD. These three pairs looks very good today. How are you doing, guys? Hello again, thank you. Hello, thank you. Gold is bias coming, sir. Okay, so my bias on euro, dollar and AUD USD, I think we discussed it. I will be looking at again. EuroCAD, what's your analysis? We'll be looking at that as well. Reverend, welcome. Adi, coach, is Forex time zone changed? No, Forex time zone doesn't change, but in different country, daylight saving, different kind of time zone, like the daylight saving changes. So Forex time zone doesn't, it's always same. Okay, so the country times changes, then changes. Coach, dollar yen on the weekly monthly resistance, what will be next move as per your analysis? Sean Selim, we will be looking at that. What to do now with gold? Is gold gonna bounce now? Okay, quite a few questions. Let's see. Coach, you are a great teacher. Adi, you are also great student or great trader, however you want to see. Thank you. What can tell someone who doesn't know anything about trading? Is asking what is your job as a trader. what can you tell someone who doesn't know anything about trading, asking what is your job as a trader, retailer? Okay. So if someone doesn't know about trading and ask you that what can you do about trading, asking what is your job as a trader, retailer, you can say I sell, trader and retailer. So Eurusd, so you can enter Eurusd, yes, out, Omar, awesome. Yeah, I think that you have gained that. Not yet. So we are still running yesterday's trade. No, yet no trade taken today in this live. So how to learn liquidity and price action trading? Very good question. So this is what we are doing here, and this is the real trading, understanding the liquidity and price action. The rest is just noise. Okay, so if you listen to the noise, then you're gonna get distracted. If you really want to trade like a smart money, which the market moves, you have seen that we do a lot of live trade like the smart money that we did yesterday on gold, then you need to trade based on liquidity, price action that we trade. And this is what I am also trading, and you have seen in this live as well, and applying the strategy, all my strategy based on liquidity, market structure and price action. Okay, and also we the tool that I use to analyze the market based on liquidity, market structure and price action is also based on liquidity. You can see that we use this indicator to see where the market is using that liquidity, and you can access that as well. If you are our lifetime member, you can access that tool from your dashboard. Let me know when you are on the dashboard. There's all the information is there how you can access that TF indicator and the liquidity indicator. If you are our lifetime member, you can do it right now. If you are not, then I will recommend you to join now, so that you understand how the liquidity, how to use and how to trade based on the smart money trading strategy. Now, in addition to that, also in this live session, I do provide a lot of information, a lot of content, but as I mentioned before, it's all about developing faith and conviction. So what is a conviction? Let's say if you ask person that something he thinks, so because we our thinking mind has a certain kind of pattern, and conviction is when, so first of all, thinking to believe to conviction, and then you create anything that you want. So a thought form come in the mind, and you just repetitively create a pattern that some call like a endless loop. It goes up and up and on, and then it creates a pattern in the brain. So brain perspective, there is a neural pathway it creates in the brain, okay, which is called the muscle memory, so that you can do it repetitively. That thought form, when it becomes a very solid enough to repeatedly going like a whirlpool, and then it turns into a belief. Okay, so this is what we call a belief. And when you create that belief, then that belief, and then once you create that belief, you start to look for confirmation, look for proof. The belief always looking for proof. Where is the truth? Where is the proof that this is true? And you start to pick the brain will pick it automatically, that belief. Okay, so when you create that belief, the brain will pick that proof automatically for the reinforcing of that belief. And that belief, once it creates multiple times, reinforced long enough, it turns into conviction. And conviction is where things happen without even you know it. Trading, being a trader, You need to create a conviction on your strategy. You see, this trade that I'm holding for long enough, dollar yen, I was not in that place, trust me. I repetitively closed trade, gone up, and then I feel like, okay, the market will move now, will give me all the losses, so let's close it. But to go there, that strategy repetitively I use to create that conviction. You can use, or you can look at someone using the same thing, because the brain normally takes the literally what you see and what you do. It is a proven in the science. So you can do that too. You can also come to us too if you are on the platform, also in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. We are not a broker, we are a trading educator. So it's not, I wouldn't say that it's a platform, we are community together trading, okay, just to share our experience. You can join today, link below this video in the description area. You can visit the website and click join now button, then you will be able to join, access, so that you can create a conviction on the strategy. Do you do crypto analysis too? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, please check. Okay. Yes, it is changed, I think. Yep. Coach be like, do download money. Should I take trade on gold? You wanna take trade on gold? At the moment, there isn't much here. There isn't trade, but if there is any, yeah, we'll be looking at. So the news is coming on Gbp in just 10 minutes. So that could give a big movement in the market. Yes, absolutely. We can look at other pairs also. We are looking at that. Elizabeth, I have holding issues. I close all winning trade before time. Yes, Elizabeth, it is not, I wouldn't say it's in, I wouldn't identify as an issue, but it's common, okay, it's normal. See, this is what we're talking about, okay. So not only you, okay, everyone, I think that in the beginning especially, we close trade early before going to its full potential. But how do you overcome this? This is what we discussed in just 5 minutes earlier. By gaining faith and conviction. Imagine that you certainly know that it's gonna be profitable, okay. Then what will happen? Let's say you bought something, okay, with $1,000. Before you bought, you certainly know that as soon as you bought, after one day you can sell it with $2,000. You certainly know it. Then you definitely will buy it without any hesitation, because you know that you're just putting that $1,000 for a hold for a day, and tomorrow you're gonna get $2,000 back, because it's you certainly know it. And that knowing is conviction. You become, okay, instead of doing. So how do you gain that? Two things. One, you need to fuse two things. One is to have something. The other two is to drive it for some time, like a driver. You have to have a car, and you need to gain experience to drive it. Two things, okay. So to gain experience, you just need to give yourself some time, and you need to have a car or whatever you want to drive, bike, so that you can have that and then gain experience with it, okay. So when you are experiencing with a bike, you might fall down few times. Just put some guard on it, on your hands and legs, so that you are not hurting by doing the risk management. But let yourself fall down a couple of times, and then you see that you're gonna gain that conviction. And when you are riding a bike with a group, you get more motivation, rather than buying on alone, or riding on alone. So that group is available with us as well. Okay, there is a group created here. We are on there is a VIP chat group where you can share your opinion as well. Elizabeth, if you are our member, definitely you know that you can be with the community that will help you to gain that. I think that's the best way you can gain conviction and faith, and then hold the trade for longer term, and just give yourself some time. Sometimes it happens, but over time you're gonna make it happen. Just don't quit, so that you are not gaining that experience. Okay, thank you. Euro USD, absolutely. Dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, so dollar Swiss franc and euro dollar, we see that all the USD pairs behaving almost in the same way. So if you look at the dollar CAD, euro dollar, so euro dollar also, yeah, this one, euro dollar, you can see it's coming down now, and I want to see that it has come down long enough, because if you look at the weekly and monthly, especially monthly, with the Gbpusd, euro dollar also bullish. Okay, I want to see that it has dropped long enough for this potential upside bias. We look at the weekly, this is the, if we draw the monthly support level on euro dollar, you can look at the weekly. This is the weekly support level, and we can look for that bounce from this level. And we see that this is where the daily chart here, and from the daily 20 EMA, and from this level we can expect for euro dollar to retest and then to have an upside bias. So from the lower time frame, we see there is like a double top here, and we could see that break, and then we can look for that buying opportunity once the price will come to that zone. And I think that euro dollar and ZD USD and Gbpusd, all of them, we could see another drop, and then we can look for that entry. GJ also doing the same thing, as the news is coming in just a couple of minutes. Let me see here. So yeah, so it's just 6 minutes. We'll be looking to that news. So let's keep eye on GJ and Gbpusd. So before we keep eye, just guys, keep a hand, give a big smash, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Join the free Telegram channel for all the content that we are releasing to be notified. So once you're on the free Telegram channel, you can get notified for everything that we are posting every single day, including all the education and everything. So here is what we see. GJ, we need to see that local breakdown. So what we are doing here on GBPJPY, what we can expect in that area. So looking at, this is where we can see from the 1 hour chart on GJ. So looking at Okay, so okay, so we see that there is some pullback, and GBP pairs we will be looking for that pullback, and then let's see how the market is doing, then we can look for that entry opportunity. I think that locally we might see some downside, and then we could see that after gathering enough liquidity, market might be bouncing off. Now GBP USD also doing the same thing. Let me delete out all of them, and then we can look for the entry on that. Okay, so looking at GJ, okay, so there is a bounce of that level. With the news, there is a bounce. What is the data release? What is the result on the data? So if we look at so 0.2%, which is good for GDP, G over GBP. So what kind of price action we see here? Let me see from that perspective. Now looking at GBP USD, initially we have seen that bounce, and then okay, so the way you see, this is the 15 minutes candle. If it is gathering liquidity from the top, we could see that the market is dropping down. So what's happening with the gold, how it is impacting the gold? Still there is not much movement. So guys, what we see that GJ little bit of initially we have seen a bounce, and from that level we can see that the market now, for me, I will be interested to go long after it gathers liquidity from this daily support level. So we see that after the news, GBP so far have shown initial little bit of strength, but still it is a long-term bullish, as you can see on GJ and GU. Both of them we are expecting to be bullish for long term. You see that GBPUSD coming down. I will be interested to go long with GBPUSD as soon as we see that the market has dropped below this level, and it is coming to a very important level, monthly support, approaching the monthly support. And for me, I will be interested as soon as we see the price action confirmation after this drop on GBPUSD. If it drops below this level, this will be a very good entry, and I will wait for that in the upcoming session. I'm still trading. I'm a full-time trader with all of you guys. With that said, I'll be coming on live again in the next live, and I hope that you enjoyed this live session, and stay tuned for the next one. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Make sure you check all the link in the description area if you want to join us, or if you want to join the broker that I am trading. There is a link below this video in the description area. With that being said, thank you, and I'll see you soon in the next live. Stay well, stay happy.